Today on Cutler's Court.
Also, I didn't think I'd get nobody pregnant.
What?
I didn't think I was able to get anybody pregnant.
Because?
Because I've been with females in the past and I didn't use no protection. I wasn't trying to prevent it. And I was trying a few times. I never had no luck. So I just thought I wasn't capable. So that was like, damn, that can't be my son.
The DNA results conclusively prove that you...
We'll find out today if he is the father of her child. This is Cutler's Court. Corey Rader is questioning the paternity of his 3-year-old son, Michael, and is demanding a DNA test to put his doubts to rest. Despite being with his girlfriend, Anna, for 4 years, Corey has concerns about their financial stability and Anna's behavior. Anna Persha is frustrated by Corey's suspicions and insists she's never given him any reason to question his role as a father to their son. Confident the test will confirm Corey's paternity, Anna vows that once the results are in, she never wants him to doubt their son again.
Your Honors, this is case 2125, Rader versus Persia.
Thank you so much, Patrick. Mr. Rader, you have brought your significant other seeking a paternity test. You all are both Leos and you're ready to roar one way or the other, am I right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Can you tell me how you two met?
On a dating site, ma'am.
Okay. Tell me about that.
Well, after the first night, it wasn't too good.
You all went on a date?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
I ended up calling back a few times. We met for another date. It worked out good. Kept talking on the phone for a while. Ended up moving in together. I was staying in a hotel. She had somebody staying with her at the time, so after he moved out, I moved in.
About how long between meeting on the dating site and moving in with her? About how long was that?
About 2 weeks.
Oh, okay.
All right. So tell us why you're here.
To get the DNA results, to find out if Michael is my son. Over the last year, our relationship been real sketchy, and I need to know the truth.
Now, you all met on a dating site. Did you all correspond online before you met in person?
Yes.
Okay. Everything seemed to go okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, but then that first date, not so much.
Not so much.
Okay.
I'm tempted to ask you what went wrong, but I'm scared, so I'm not. Don't ask.
Go ahead. Ask him, please. Because he got kicked out.
Oh.
All right, well, let me ask you, Miss Persia, what went wrong on the first date?
He wouldn't light me up a cigarette, and he was in the passenger seat. Are you serious? You gonna just let me drive around, we hanging out, and you can't do nothing? You can't even go into the store and buy me a drink?
Oh.
So what was...
You can't even get out the car and do something?
Okay.
So what was the first day supposed to be? You're going to...
Oh, we was just gonna hang out. We was just gonna hang out. I have no expectations from a fool that smell like dirty laundry. Okay.
Okay, so did you...
So that's why I dropped him off, to be honest. Like, I really didn't like the way he smelled. So I was like, you know what? Let me drop him off. He can't even do nothing.
Well, wait, hold on. So you went to pick him up?
Uh-huh.
That was your first time seeing each other in person, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, he gets in the car, and what happened?
This dude stank. That's the first thought that was in my mind, period. So anything that I asked him to do, and it was a no, okay, bye. Like,
so you can't
do nothing.
Fresh and not do stuff too. Okay.
Right. You can't do nothing. You can't even do your own laundry. Are you serious?
Okay, so and you drop him back off at where he lives.
Mm-hmm.
And
not at my house.
No. And so then he starts to call you.
Mm-hmm.
And you still took his calls?
Mm-hmm. It was like, okay, all right, whatever. You know, like trying to just entertain the situation because I didn't know what his intent was.
Okay. So at some point, apparently he reached out and you're like, fine, we'll go on another date.
Right.
And was that date better?
It was.
Okay.
It was.
So he made a big change.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. And so he said within 2 weeks you all had moved in together.
This was about a month-ish, about 2 weeks, month.
Okay.
In between there.
Okay.
It wasn't a very long time.
Okay.
Mr. Rader, so the relationship is going, were there any kind of red flags or something that this relationship might not go the distance?
Not really. At first, To be honest with you, I moved in because it was convenience for me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I was staying in a hotel. She had her own place. I had some money to offer. She took me up on the money. You know.
Okay.
I didn't take nothing from you.
Not long after that, we went to the hospital because she wasn't feeling good. They came back, told her she was pregnant. I kind of felt like it was too soon for all that, especially she had another dude staying at the house right before I got there.
How long before you got there? Like within days?
I mean, his stuff was still in the house, so I really don't know how long it was.
Okay.
So you said after a couple months of you all living together, she was expecting?
We was living together after about 2 months. We went to the hospital because she wasn't feeling good. She was throwing up and stuff.
Okay.
So she went to go find out what was going wrong with her. Doctor came back and said she was pregnant.
Okay, and did he say how far along she was at that point?
5 weeks.
Okay, all right. So you had some questions from the outset because you felt like it's kind of close to the time switching was going on.
Also, I didn't think I'd get nobody pregnant.
What?
I didn't think I was able to get anybody pregnant.
Because?
Because I've been with females in the past and I didn't use no protection. I wasn't trying to prevent it. And I was trying a few times. I never had no luck. So I just thought I wasn't capable.
So that's a lot to go on. I mean, as soon as you move in, basically.
Yes, sir.
In terms of your relationship, and we'll come back to that because I'm very interested in that, but in terms of your relationship, why were you staying at a hotel?
I moved areas. I found different employment. So.
Okay. Did your relationship, did it have a rocky kind of financial start?
Not really. She was getting unemployment. Stimulus checks came out. She was doing fine.
He was riding off of me.
She was taking care of me.
He was riding off of me.
Okay.
I told you it was convenience.
So...
Right. Did you have a car at that point?
No, sir.
No,
So
he
you had
didn't
the car.
have a license. He didn't even have an ID. I took care of that for him.
Okay.
Okay.
And then he the one saying that Michael's not his son?
Yes.
Okay.
Apparently.
That's okay. Yeah, apparently.
Okay.
Okay, be a parent, apparently.
Coming up,
I had multiple partners before him and I didn't use protection, so I thought I couldn't get pregnant.
What are the chances of that, Mr. Cutler?
He didn't even have an ID. I took care of that for him.
Okay.
Okay.
And then he the one saying that Michael's not his son?
Yes.
Okay.
Apparently.
That's okay. Yeah, apparently.
Okay.
Okay, be a parent, apparently.
So you stated that you didn't think you could get someone pregnant.
Yes, ma'am.
That was not something that had been told to you medically. No doctor had told you that.
It's an assumption.
Okay, and that was because you had not used protection in the past and never gotten anyone pregnant,
Yes,
as
ma'am.
far as you know.
Yes.
So, were you surprised that you were expecting, Ms. Persia?
Oh my goodness. I was about to go to the psych ward.
You what?
I was about to go to the psych ward. I
Oh.
thought I was crazy hearing stuff from
Okay.
the doctors. Like,
Why
what are
did you think
saying
it
to
was
me?
unusual that you would, if he wasn't using protection, why wouldn't you think that's a
Because I
possibility?
was 28 in the same situation as him. I had multiple partners before him and I didn't use protection, so I thought I couldn't get pregnant.
What are the chances of that, Mr. Cutler?
I mean, obviously we have a son, so the chances are 100.
Yeah, so you were surprised and you were surprised
Yes, ma'am.
for oddly the same reasons.
All right, so
Well, I mean,
You
we
all-
are both Leos.
you all
so.
find out that she's pregnant, then what?
Come to the realization that I'm going to be a father, so I started to tighten up a little bit.
No,
Okay,
you
and what does that look like?
denied.
What does that look like? I was
Yeah.
on drugs. I started using less drugs.
Wait.
Hey,
Yeah, more and more and more.
Well, you know, the journey of 1,000 miles starts at one step. So,
That's right.
So using less drugs, okay, that's a step in the right direction. All right, what else?
that's really it, to be honest with you.
So, were you working at this point?
No, sir.
Okay, so you're about to have a kid on the way. Did you go out and try to find a job?
No, sir.
Okay. So, are you independently wealthy?
No.
Okay. So, how are you going to support this kid? Were you having money problems? I mean, what?
I got it.
Honestly, at the time,
I
I
got
didn't
it.
think it was mine, so I wasn't.
Because I got
It
it.
wasn't not a priority to me at the time.
He had to ask me for money to buy cigarettes. Get out of
Okay.
here.
Okay, so you were holding it down on the financial front.
Always, 110%, always.
Okay, so what were you doing?
What you mean, what was I doing? I was having an
what were you
income.
Doing for work? What were you doing for work?
I was on unemployment.
I'm at a loss, for lack of a better description, because you aren't working, you're on unemployment. Who's paying the rent? Who's paying the utilities? Who's paying the car note?
Me.
How are you caring for this baby?
Out of your unemployment?
Yes.
Okay. Well, dog, we doing this all wrong.
No, y'all ain't doing it right. Do it right.
I have made some errors in judgment here.
I'm the one paying the car payment right now. So,
right now, currently?
Yes,
okay, so you're working now?
I'm the only one working right now. I pay all the bills.
So when you say now, for how long? How long are we talking?
About 6 months.
Last 6 months.
Okay.
Yeah, 6 months out of 4 years.
Okay. Now, you've been together for 4 years.
Yes, sir.
All right, so the first 3.5 years.
We was living in Florida. That was a bad influence. That's where I was from. I was on drugs. Couldn't move out. Every neighborhood I moved out to, went to the neighborhood, got back in the same thing, selling drugs, doing drugs. We ended up moving here to get a fresh start. Ever since we moved up here, I've been doing good. I'm off drugs.
Okay. So, I mean, you've kind of alluded to this issue of you didn't think it was your child because it was so close in time to the prior boyfriend. Are there any other reasons or any other people that make you say, I don't think this kid is mine?
My mother said he don't look like me, so my mom's
And he's a mama's boy.
He's a mama's boy.
Are
you a mama's boy?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, well, the candor, Mr. Rader, is so refreshing.
When you ain't got no father in your life, you kind of tend to be a mama's boy. You know what I'm saying?
Your mother says the baby doesn't look like you.
Yes, sir.
Do you think the baby looks like you?
A little bit.
Besides the prior boyfriend being so close in time to the breakup and Miss Perja getting pregnant, are there any other reasons that you think that Michael is not your son?
Well, for the last year, she's been going out at night and not answering her phone. She won't come back till the next morning, so.
Does she say she's going to the store?
She won't tell me nothing. There's been times I come out the bathroom, she ain't even know where to be found. My son in the room all by himself. I'm looking in the house for her. She's gone. Her car not there. I call to see what's going on. She don't answer the phone. Next morning, she shows up like everything's all good, like nothing even happened.
Up next.
And I need an apology after that, too. When they show you the DNA results, yeah, I need an apology. ASAP. They don't even need to finish their sentence, by the way.
Are there any other reasons that you think that Michael is not your son?
Well, for the last year, she's been going out at night and not answering her phone. She won't come back till the next morning, so.
So do you go MIA?
Yes, absolutely I do.
Okay.
Absolutely. You know why?
Are you going to be with other men?
I need time to myself to process what this man has done put me through. Why you want to ride my butt about a job that I don't even have? Oh, you ain't working, you ain't doing this, but guess what? All the bills are in my name, and are we behind? No. Do you hear me hitting you up? Hey, we late on this. Hey, we late on that. Every other day? No. Because I handle it. And whatever money you give me is straight. Like, that's for the bills.
Okay.
So why do you have to, if everything's taken care of and you're not worried, why do you have to go and just...
He literally left me and his biological son, which I have no doubt in my mind that's gonna be positive, period. And I need an apology after that, too. When they show you the DNA results, yeah, I need an apology. ASAP. They don't even need to finish their sentence, by the way.
Okay, so
anyways,
this way.
He done left for like a month and a half, 2 months, 3 months, down in Florida for multiple times.
So why are you still haven't answered the question?
Because I have animosity towards him.
Okay.
Animosity. And I'm not gonna bring that out in front of my son.
Okay.
I'm not gonna fight. I'm not gonna throw hands.
So
I ain't gonna catch a case. So I'm gonna leave.
Okay.
I
and
dip out.
When you leave, where do you go?
What you mean, where do I go? I go on my own time.
She said.
No, hold on.
Okay.
No, where is a place? So I'm not asking you whether it's your own time or not. When you leave on these instances...
To a house?
Okay, are you going to visit a friend?
What you mean? A friend, an acquaintance? Who cares where I'm at?
Well, I care because I'm asking the question. And the reason I care is because he said you go MIA, you go missing, and then you turn up the next morning. So I'm just asking where you're going.
Yes, that is correct.
Are you going to visit?
I go to a house.
A friend's house?
An acquaintance.
Okay. Is there a reason you don't tell him where you are?
Yes, of course there is. Because he done did it to me so many times. You want to feel that hurt? You want to feel that pain? To not know where your significant other is? There you go. There you have it.
So your reason for leaving and then staying away for at least overnight and not telling him is to hurt him?
Once you feel some type of way if you're left.
You're doing it to hurt him?
I mean, come on now, yeah.
Okay.
It's not towards my son. Of course not. He came out of my body. He did.
Okay. Well, and is that one of the reasons, Mr. Rader, you question the paternity of Michael?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Well, I think we have all that we need. Do you think we have everything?
I do have some concerns.
Go ahead, because that's 100.
You talk about him leaving and disappearing. Do you think he's ready to be a dad?
He's a better parent than I am. So he is ready. He just needs to acknowledge it and step it up, period.
All right. I think we are ready to find out the paternity of Michael Rader.
Mr. Rader, the DNA results conclusively prove that you Mr. Rader, the DNA results conclusively prove that you are the father.
I'm sorry, baby.
Huh?
I said I'm sorry.
Huh?
I said I'm sorry. You heard
What'd
me.
you say?
Mr. Rader, how does it make you feel?
Complete.
Complete?
Yeah.
So all these years, you didn't think you could even be a father, and here we are.
Yes, sir.
So this should be good news for you.
Oh, yeah.
It should be comforting news to your mother that she's got a beautiful grandson. He's a cutie pie. Hopefully you two can figure out whatever this is y'all got going. But the main thing is for you all to effectively co-parent. And Ms. Persia, I think it's very candid of you to say, look, Mr. Rader really is a better parent. I love my son, but he's the better parent. And Mr. Rader, that's a rare acknowledgement. So clearly you need to play a pivotal role in Michael's development in his life because his mother is saying, you are that person. And Ms. Persia, that's commendable of you.
Thank you.
We have a counselor who can give you some pointers to broaden and deepen your parenting skills because mamas are important. I am going to order you to visit with our counselor, pick up some tips, and be the best mom that you can be.
All right. Well, we now know that Michael is your son. Congratulations. That is the determination of this court, and court is adjourned.
Thank you.
And I told you.
Let's head up to the left.
I felt that I got dragged through this process.
I'm happy that he's my son. I'm happy with the test results. Now I can move forward knowing that he's my son.
So you still gonna give me a hard time about the bills, though?
If I don't get no appreciation, yeah.
What is appreciation, though?
I told you.
What?
Cook me some damn food and wash my clothes. That's it.
I do wash your clothes.
All right.
Every time I ask you to wash your clothes, you're like, it's not ready. They right there. And they all estrude.